Whenever this tarot reading comes across your For You page, there is a truth that cannot hide from you no matter what. All right, this truth is on its way to you. We do have clarity, truth, intentions, honesty, goddess of the moon, third eye, archangel Metatron over here. All right, so let's see exactly what this truth is that's on its way to you. Now, whenever you're watching this, it can be for you. The reading is general and timeless. You could be any zodiac sign. If you would like a personal tarot reading, a private one-on-one session with me, Akashic Records, or to check out our upcoming retreat in Puerto Rico for the 11/11 portal, check out that box below and the pinned comments. It does have everything that you will need. This has to do with dating, okay? We have dating here, all right? Some truths in love. Let's see what this is. What is this truth, intentions, honesty, and third eye when it comes to dating? Oh, love is coming in. Is it coming in? No, it's not coming in. Oh, let's see. Shattered. There is a shattering truth. Well, we do have gossip, spreading rumors, making you the fool, petty conversations. All right, let's see exactly what this is over here. First, the truth will piss you off, but then it sets you free. That might even be the name of this reading. We do have ghosts, leaving behind, cold, and no contact. All right, so someone's in no contact with you. What do we have here for crushed sadness? What is this truth? What is this crushing truth? Why do we have clarity, truth, intentions, honesty, and dating? Well, there goes the Three of Swords. Okay, why the Three of Swords? So just confirmation, there's like a truth. And again, I'm hearing first the truth will piss you off, and then it sets you free. For truth, intentions, honesty, and third eye, and dating, why Three of Swords? And there goes the Moon card. The tarot cards are confirming these oracle cards so strongly. What do we have for the collective on dating? Truth, intentions, honesty, and third eye. Why the Three of Swords and the Moon card? Okay. Why the Hierophant in reverse for truth, intentions, third eye? Why truth, intentions, third eye, and dating for the Three of Swords? Whoa. The way that card came out. Why the Moon card for truth, intentions, honesty, dating, crushed, shattered? Why do we have shattered? Why do we have crushed, sadness, broken heart? You could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We have Four of Pentacles, King of Cups, Five of Wands, and then the Nine of Swords over here. Where is the collective's energy in this reading? For dating, truth, intentions, honesty, and third eye, where's the collective's energy in this reading? You know what's interesting, collective? Are you the one that's making someone sad here? This reading is interesting. You don't want a traditional relationship. We have Death card over here. You are someone. We have abundance and the Three of Wands. Now, all roles can be reversed, but it's interesting that you're showing up in a very abundant, happy energy. Have your back turned. There's someone here that is so upset and hurt. Someone feels like you may have chosen, and I'm just saying you, because you are actually showing up, excuse me, in this energy over here. Queen of Pentacles with the Three of Wands over here. Why the Three of Swords with the Ace of Wands for truth, dating, love? Why the Ace of Wands and the Three of Swords for dating, love? And why the Judgment card for truth, dating? Why Judgment with the Six of Cups for truth and dating? Seven of Wands, protecting your fortress. For some of you, what I'm hearing is protecting your empire. When it comes to dating, you are someone that you cannot afford, and not like physically that you really can't afford. You can't afford any leaked energy. Ace of Wands. You're someone that can appear kind of cold. You're not. You are someone, though, that it's the kind of thing of like, you know, for some of you, say you meet someone, but you've had a business, an empire, or a project, a passion, right? But say you've had it for 5 to 15 years. That's not going to stop. You know, there's no new lover, at least for some of you, or for the person who resonates with this reading, there is no new lover that's going to stop your show kind of thing. You know, where you're someone that, yes, you're open to dating, you're open to love and relationships, but it's more of in alignment with what you've already got going on. And of course, you know, things are going to happen here, you know, where it's like making room for people, life changes, but I'm seeing that you actually have some like standards or boundaries, maybe some non-negotiables. You're actually someone that you don't necessarily want a traditional relationship. It's interesting. It does say even role reversal in this reading. Someone is sad that you walked away from them. For the collective, why do we have truth, third eye, dating, Ace of Pentacles, and the moon? Look at you. Like when it comes to dating, you're someone that you show up like the Nine of Cups and that Seven of Wands. And it says fulfillment. You are fulfilled. It says wish fulfillment. You know, whoever comes into your life, you know, especially romantically, it's not to fill like any voids. You know, you are someone who is self-fulfilled. You're someone, when it comes to dating, you're looking for someone to add to your life, for you both to expand together. Why do we have Ace of Pentacles, the Moon card, and the Nine of Cups here? Why Justice, Ace of Pentacles, the Moon card? Now, why the Hierophant in reverse with the Seven of Pentacles? Why the Hierophant in reverse with the Seven of Pentacles? Interesting. It's still, though, showing up. This reading is showing up kind of like, you kind of have a right to. It's okay for you to. You're showing up as someone who is non-traditional. You do, you know, especially when it comes to relationships, you challenge traditions, okay? It says challenge traditions, a non-traditional lifestyle and a non-traditional relationship. Why the Seven of Pentacles here? The Lovers. You're open to it, dating and love. For you, you may have a hard time in dating because you're not looking for like the Disney kind of love, you know. I see you as someone who's looking for stable and secure love. And again, it's not that you're not open to love, but you're someone where it's like, I'm very grounded and rooted in my reality. And I want to say, like, for you, your success. You're grounded and rooted in your success. And you are unwilling to give up your success, right? What you've worked so hard for a romantic partnership or relationship. And that's okay too. But it's interesting here. I mean, even if you say these words, right, like to someone, there are some people out there be like, oh, really? What do you mean? But love doesn't, love does not cost a thing. And I do think, though, it's like different when you're with someone for 10 to 20 years and like life happens, right? And then like in this reading, though, like what it's showing is, how do I word this? You're not willing to leak your energy. You're not willing to self-sacrifice. I mean, you're just showing up with boundaries. You're someone that it seems like you don't want to have to take care of a person. You are established already, and it's okay for you to want what you want. And that's really what this reading is saying here. You're someone who's focused on creation. You're focused on maybe your career. You're focused on your success. And it looks like you're looking for romantic love from there. And again, that's okay. But not everybody's going to like that truth. And that's okay too. You know, give me a little bit more on the Hierophant in reverse over here. Or the Hierophant in reverse. Baby. God gave you permission. Because you got the 10 of Pentacles over here. Okay. You are, look at that. 8 of Coins, patience. It's interesting where, you know, first the truth will piss you off, but then it sets you free, right? Where you're challenging traditions, but God gave you permission. 11:11 as I say that. You know, where God is co-signing you, though. God is co-signing you. Okay? And by that, I mean, this is a very sacred desire. And I like the way that that is worded. This is a very sacred desire. And yeah, that's what I see here. It says hard work pays off. And you are someone who, you work hard in your career, on your projects, on your success, whatever that is. And you're just attracting, though, like from there. And it looks really good in this reading. Now, what's coming in the future for love? Speaking of dating, then, what's coming in the future for love for the collective? What's coming in the future for love? You know, for some of you, you're watching this video because we do have community over here, 4 of Wands. You are watching this video because it does feel like a relationship has ended, all right? And, you know, maybe the person wasn't so happy. For some of you, the reason why this relationship ended, it feels like you were focused on your career, your success, whatever it may be. It didn't look like it ended well, though. So we're actually going to go deeper into who this person is. Now, it's interesting. This person's kind of upset with you. Not kind of upset with you. This person is heartbroken at the end of your connection. I will say, just like the way the cards are coming out, Hierophant in reverse, but you got good cards and a 10 of Pentacles. You're just challenging traditions. And by that, it's like you're doing what feels right for you, what feels aligned. You're unwilling to sacrifice your success for a partner. What do we have for the 10 of Swords, the Death card, and the 10 of Wands? What happened with the collective and this King of Cups here? Why 10 of Swords, Death card, and the 10 of Wands for the collective and this? Spirit said, you're showing up. Wow. And it's interesting. You're getting justice all over these cards. Where, again, I'm not going to lie. The cards say that someone is like not happy with the ending of this connection between you both. May even like call you like an asshole kind of thing, you know, where like if I were to maybe get the roles reversed kind of reading, this person would probably say, that person put their career before me. They put everything before me. And like, I am seeing in a way that you did, to be honest. So let's dive deeper though of like, you know, is it really, what happened here? Because I am not going to lie. What I do see here is 9 of Pentacles, your independence. You're unwilling to like sacrifice that, you know, give it up. Why the 10 of Swords, Death card, and the 10 of Wands for why this relationship ended? So interesting. Like it's still the same message of Ace of Wands, Page of Swords over here. Protecting your energy. Why did this relationship end? For the collective and the Lover's card. Why did this relationship end between the collective You knew you had to walk away. It's so interesting here. Ace of Pentacles. So, not gonna lie, someone in this reading, someone's not so happy with you. And it feels like, you know, your ex-partner, your ex, whatever resonates with you. Ace of Pentacles, you knew to walk away to protect your wealth, prosperity, your career, you know, your success, whatever it may be. High Priestess. Eight of Cups. I trust my intuition. I seek deeper meaning and emotional fulfillment. It's not even here like you walked away actually to, you know, you weren't an a-hole of like walking away for how they feel it was. You were seeking more. And this person, it feels like, was energetically holding you back. It's the kind of thing where, like, say you meet someone, right, and you're dating, and you have a business. Your business, say like it's brick and mortar, like a store. Say your store hours are 9 to 5, Monday through Saturday. You meet someone new, and they're just like, well, you know, I'm sick and tired that I can never see you at 3. I've had this store for 10 years before you, buddy, you know, buddy, where that's the kind of thing I'm seeing in this reading. And so you knew that you had to walk away. This person was wanting eventually more than you could give. And it started off innocent, you know, where you were seeking romantic love, a partnership. This person wanted more than you could give, and you would have had to make changes in your life that actually were not what was best for you. Okay, 4 of Wands over here. Why the High Priestess and the 8 of Cups? 4. And then the Fool card. Why the Fool? Why the High Priestess, 8 of Cups, and the Fool card here? 4 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I got to the point in the relation. Look at that 10 of Pentacles, okay? The cards are carding over here where you're focused on your success and like your career. And romantic love can be part of it, this relationship. It got to the point, though, where it was getting in the way of it. Third eye, truth, intentions, honesty. So when it gets to the point of like, well, now I'm having to explain so much and then too much, you know, and now it's a lot of arguing. And this person wants me to, you know, like, again, say you have that store that's open 9 to 5. This person wants me to take off one of the days of my store that I've had for 20, you know? That's what I'm seeing here. It just ended up becoming a lot. And you ended up feeling like you were leaking your energy. And you walked away. And when it comes to the Hierophant in reverse, it's actually not in a bad way. You are not here for traditions, maybe, you know, or like a traditional relationship, you know. Hangman over here shifts in perspective. Why the Hangman for the collective? It's the truth. Whoa, third eye opening here. I love how that reading ends, so we'll just keep it there. There's a perspective shift. Ace of Swords, the truth and clarity. Clarity, third eye opening, Goddess of the Moon. So just everything revealed. And then the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, and it feels like too in this reading, you're recognizing your permission to do that, to follow your dreams, your goals, and to have room for romantic love, but to never allow it to take you away from your purpose. And that's really what this reading is saying. Okay, now what do we have for the collective on third eye opening? First, the truth will piss you off, and then it sets you free. Confessions. Divine Masculine over here. Yeah, and then we do have commitment. Yeah, it feels like in a romantic partnership, there were some sort of confessions. Okay, this was the confession. It's interesting, though, in this reading, it feels like it was you giving the confession. Now, why do we have confessions and hoping for advice? Only you. Family. Yeah, someone definitely was focused on just you. They wanted a family with you. Oh, when they feel like they can't have it. In the now. Your name might be Zach. I got like a message that, I don't know what the message says, but their name is Zach. So you might be Zach. We have pursuit over here. And then coffee date. Dating people. All right. Collective. Now, at least when it comes to this person, they were hoping and expecting that. Okay, I see exactly what this reading is now. You know, you do want a romantic partner. You do not want, I mean, you might still have a white picket fence, but you don't want a white picket fence with 5 children and, you know, whatever the gender roles are, you know, like you don't want a traditional relationship. You're actually someone who wants a lot of freedom. It doesn't mean though, like that you're not with them, that you're not connected to them. And you would just need a partner who understands that, who is also in alignment with that. And that's what I'm seeing in this reading. You did kind of shatter someone's heart here. And it's actually because they realize that you're not someone who wants to like, it says starting a family, making a home, security. And then surprise, this person didn't realize that they weren't going to get that with you. And again, it's not that you don't want to be loved. For some of you, like it's not even that you wouldn't have children. It feels like you're just not the type of person that's like, let's get married, let's have 5 kids, and let's be in this home forever. That's not who you are. But what this reading is actually saying, which is interesting, that's not who you are at your core. On a soul level, actually. You know, like you're actually not the type of person that like, you know, one day I'll change and I'll settle down. Oh, I don't. It may come. This is just a general tarot reading. But honestly, it just doesn't seem like that's who you are as a person. I'm getting all these different names and stuff for some of you. Was it Zach? And then I saw Charisma. There's a few different, like all these different names that are coming up during the reading. And then Marcus as well. They thought that they were going to get that with you. You actually have this energy of forbidden love. We have forbidden in the future. It's coming, you know, so like for some of you, this like say breakup maybe is coming. It could be past, present, or future. Yeah, someone did not expect in a relationship with you that was, you know, how you were going to be, end up being like, whatever that might be. However, there is someone who's going to chase you here. We have pursuit. Why do we have pursuit here? Okay, someone's going to chase you. We do have apology here. Could be your ex. To be honest, this kind of looks like or feels like someone new, this energy. We have pursuit, ecstasy, chasing thrills, excitement, good time, intimacy, bonding, sensual, confiding. Yeah, it's not that you're not open to romantic love. You are truthfully, and again, like it feels like in this reading, the truth was known, maybe to someone in your life. You're truthfully, and it's not even that you're just looking for a good time kind of thing. You can truthfully, I'll say it the last time, invest all of your energy like into a romantic partnership in the ways that other people do. You are someone, it says distracted. It's not necessarily that you're distracted. You love your career. You love what you do. You love your passions, your projects. You love it. And it works for you. It seems like, though, even on a soul level, it really works for you. And so I see you attracting more aligned partners in the type of romantic love or partnership that is non-traditional. You know, and that's really just what I'm seeing in this reading. You're not actually happy in a traditional, like say marriage or connection, but there's still those people and soulmates out there for you that do align with you. In the way that you give and receive love, that Venus energy. All right, so that's what I have for you. I do hope that it resonates in a positive way. I'm sending you all so much love and so many blessings to your day.